Welcome to the quick meeting recap for the work session and City Council meeting that took place on Tuesday, September 7th, 2021. By request of the Council, the Ogden Natural Resources and Sustainability Stewardship Committee presented air quality recommendations to the Council. The committee created a 13-page document outlining specific actions the city can take to improve air quality in Ogden. Several recommendations will require significant action from the city, including hiring 1 to 2 sustainability staff, transitioning to an electric vehicle fleet, and involving sustainability staff and/or committee members in the planning process. The Council received a presentation from the Planning Department regarding a proposed rezone at 550 East 900 South. A developer has petitioned to rezone a vacant church property from R16 single-family residential to R3 multifamily residential. The purpose of the rezone is to demolish the vacant church and build townhomes. The Planning Commission determined that this rezone request does comply with the general plan and that townhomes would create an effective transition from higher density housing at Washington Boulevard to single-family housing to the east of the property in question. It was also noted that a new development would be preferable to a vacant church lot, which could fall into disrepair and negatively impact the neighborhood. The Planning Commission unanimously recommended approval of the rezone. This will be considered by the Council in the meeting on October 5th. The Council received a presentation regarding a proposed zone text amendment to the Business Exchange Industrial Zone. The BEI zone currently has a limit of 50,000 square feet for warehousing. A petitioner is asking to increase the maximum limit so they can pursue distribution services on their property. Market trends seem to be increasing the demand for distribution services, which require a large amount of warehousing space. The Planning Commission found the request to be in compliance with the purposes of the BEI zone, the West Ogden Community Plan, and the General Plan. The Planning Commission recommended approval of the proposed text amendments. This will be considered by the Council on October 5th. The Council reviewed a zone text amendment to Conditional Use Permits. The Planning Department is proposing to change the approval process for certain Conditional Use Permit amendments. Staff currently refers all CUP amendments to the Planning Commission, but this process is time-consuming and inefficient. The proposed zone text amendment would allow certain minor changes to CUPs to be approved administratively by the Planning Director. Doing so would allow minor amendments to be approved more quickly, improve customer service, and make better use of staff resources. The Planning Commission unanimously recommended approval of this zone text amendment. This will be considered by the Council on October 5th. The Redevelopment Agency Board reviewed and discussed the Flagship Survey Area Plan and Budget. The administration is recommending the Board approve the plan and budget for the Flagship Community Reinvestment Area. The proposal includes a total tax increment budget of $2,904,933 over a maximum of 10 years. Their proposed incentive is post-performance and may be used to reimburse the developer, in this case Amer Sports, for improvements made to the property. The project area, as established in the Flagship Survey Area, is Lot 58 Business Depot Ogden Plan 18, which includes parcels 12-259-0008 and 30-300-7202. The necessary interlocal agreement with the Board is proposed to include Ogden City, Weber County, and Ogden School District. No other taxing entities are participating. This will be considered by the RDA Board on October 19th. The RDA Board reviewed a proposed agreement for the Junction Recreation Center naming rights. The administration is proposing the Board approve a naming rights agreement with Amer Sports Winter and Outdoor Company for the Recreation Center at 2261 Kiesel Avenue and 334 23rd Street within the Junction. The naming rights for the Recreation Center, currently named Solomon Center, would be continued to December 31st, 2034, with additional areas inside the Recreation Center named Atomic Climbing Wall and Sunto Fitness Studio. All of the names are brands that fall under the ownership of ASWO. There is no monetary compensation for the naming rights. Administrative staff indicate that the naming agreement provides mutual benefit to the RDA and ASWO. This will be considered by the RDA Board in the meeting on October 19th. In the Council meeting, the Council recognized the Boots and Bunker program for over 30 years of educating Ogden City schools about fire safety. Representatives from the Ogden Fire Department were present to accept the recognition. Through common consent, the Council approved reappointments and appointments to the Ogden Airport Advisory Committee. Justin Jackson and Robert Dandoy were reappointed to the committee, with Guy Latender, Amber Donnelly, and Steve Neighbor being appointed. Also through common consent, the Council ratified Modified Resolution 2021-13 to include Weber County as a party to the Northern Utah Development Foundation with Weber State University, Ogden-Weber Technical College, Davis County Council of Governments, and Davis Technical College. The entire recording from the meetings of September 7th can be accessed on the Ogden City Council's Facebook page and podcast with timestamps to skip to specific agenda items. If you have any questions or comments, please reach out to the Council office at 801-629-8153 or send an email to citycouncil@ogdencity.com.